George Washington was born in the year 1732 and died in the year 1799. George Washington was born into a wealthy family of Virginia planters. He also worked as a surveyor and gained military experience in the French and Indian War. George Washington was known as an American general, the commander-in-chief of the colonial armies in the American Revolution, and subsequently the first president of the United States. George Washington also became known as the father of his country. George Washington was named commander-in-chief of the military force of all the colonies in 1775 and over the next 5 years, including the nadir of the harsh winter at Valley Forge. Washington held the American forces together by sheer strength of character. His capture of Cornwallis at Yorktown in 1781 marked the end of the war. Washington was chosen unanimously to preside over the Constitutional Convention. He was elected the country's first president in 1789 and was re-elected 4 years later. George Washington's quotes: "Happiness and moral duty are inseparably connected. Friendship is a plant of slow growth and must undergo and withstand the shocks of adversity before it is entitled to the appellation. I hope I shall possess firmness and virtue enough to maintain what I consider the most enviable of all titles, the character of an honest man. Few men have virtue to withstand the highest bidder. Be courteous to all, but intimate with few, and let those few be well tried before you give them your confidence. Associate with men of good quality if you esteem your own reputation, for it is better to be alone than in bad company. A slender acquaintance with the world must convince every man that actions, not words, are the true criterion of the attachment of friends. Worry is the interest paid by those who borrow trouble. Truth will ultimately prevail where there are pains to bring it to light. To be prepared for war is one of the most effective means of preserving peace. Liberty, when it begins to take root, is a plant of rapid growth. It is better to offer no excuse than a bad one. Let your heart feel for the afflictions and distress of everyone, and let your hand give in portion to your purse. If the freedom of speech is taken away, then dumb and silent we may be led, like sheep to the slaughter. Labor to keep alive in your breast that little spark of celestial fire called conscience,